You are listening to Aquí Yo Mando. Denver's hottest podcast, homie.
If your girl asked you to take a dump on her chest, would you do?
Fuck no, what is wrong with you?
I've been a nasty girl.
That's my favorite place to fart, dude. The club. Just like, who did it? The baddest bitch in here?
Oh, yeah. ¿Qué pasó, mi gente? You guys, it's another episode of Denver's hottest podcast. Your next favorite one, if you're new here, make sure to add us to your list. Aquí yo mando. You guys, I am your host for this evening, La Chula G, out here in the Mile High City. If you guys are ever wondering, like, what does that even mean? It means Denver, Colorado, baby. We are the 5280. We're above sea level. That's how many miles, dude? Isn't that crazy? But as you can see, if you guys are not watching me, but only audio, there's nobody next to me today. And it's pretty fucking sad. I lost my phone. Damn. What a dumbass. I'm going to have to stop and grab it. But yeah, I was supposed to have a stripper on here for you guys. And honestly, this is probably one of the reasons why I stopped fucking having guests, because they're flaky and no one's really about it nowadays. So 1 second here, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Came back, had to adjust myself there. Okay. Headphones. Hello. I knew today was going to be a shit show, but fuck it. Oh my god, don't even know how to put your headphones on. Okay, here we go. Whew, okay, we're back. And I am in my pajamas today for you guys because, honestly, why not? Who gives a shit? They're super cute. But so yeah, I was supposed to have a stripper on here for you guys. I know that we've been wanting one, and I really just want to know the nitty gritty of the strip game out here in Colorado. But all these hoes are so scared, and it's really disappointing. Like, fuck, man. I think I do a really good job of like providing a safe space for all my guests, and really like, I never want people to come in here and feel ashamed or like feel like they're being attacked while getting interviewed. Like, it's really just owning your shit. You know what I mean? And nobody should have any kind of animosity towards themselves. Like, you know, love thyself. When the fuck do I ever say thy? That's crazy. But maybe I'm just nervous. But yeah, I wanted to read what she said specifically for you guys, because there is a lot of scandal going on. If you guys are new to Colorado, the strip club, Rick's Cabaret, was under, I think they're still in a lawsuit right now, but I was a little bit set. She said, I'm having second thoughts because I don't know if I want to do an episode about dancer content. I'm a student and like I'm out of my stripper era, blah, blah, blah. I have a lot of connections with Rick's investigation. It's kind of not the time right now. A lot of sex workers are really stressed out, and talking about it puts us all at risk. So I can't be mad, but I am still fucking sad. Okay. Jeez. What is it going to take to have a stripper? But you know what, you guys, I've interviewed so many people over the last 2 years. I've dropped over 100 plus episodes. I'm almost at like 150 right now. So it's about time that I just sit and talk for you guys. Fuck it, right? Ni modo, ni modo. You know, I'm always the one asking everybody else the inappropriate questions. So today is the day where I need someone to save me from myself. I gotta answer my own shit, and of course it's the wild, nasty, let me see your cheeks, spread those cheeks, bend over, you know, all that type of shit. All right, so let's say, is it okay to stay friends with somebody you've already slept with? Absolutely not. You cannot do that. I don't give a fuck. Unless you have like bionic powers of like when it comes to boundaries. Absolutely not. I feel like there's always kind of a door opened. Like, cause all it takes is one drunken night or like one text message that's like, hey, and like you already know what's going down. So no, unless like, I don't know, maybe if the circumstances were like you're a man who likes men now but used to like women, I guess. But if that's not the case, hell no. You heard what I said. What's your definition of cheating? I feel like I've talked about this a lot on here already, but you guys keep asking, so I'm going to keep telling you. Cheating is anything you have to lie about, first of all, because if I'm asking you and you're lying about it, you shouldn't be doing it, so that's cheating. But the obvious is physical, physically being intimate with somebody else is obviously cheating. But texting to me is cheating because you're like having an emotional connection. You should only want to talk to me, okay? Fuck everybody else. I'm the fucking, what is it? The light of your life. You don't need anybody else. But yeah, definitely. What else is cheating? And it's just so broad. Like if I was in a relationship and my dude was talking to people he used to go to high school with, I'm like, I wouldn't say it's cheating necessarily, but like you shouldn't be doing it. So like it's black and white. I don't give a fuck. Is emotional cheating or physical cheating, which one hurts more? Damn, both of them are bad. Both of them are bad because I just said, like, ideally you want to be with somebody that's your best friend who you love and you don't need anybody else because they fulfill that for you. But I feel like a lot of misconception nowadays is like you want your partner to give you all this stuff, but like honestly, you're the only one who can make yourself happy. You can't depend on somebody else to do that for you. So if you're already like codependent as fuck and you find out that your man is cheating on you, physically cheating on you, I think you'd probably get over it, but you just need them there anyway, so you'd probably let it slide. But if I'm wrong, comment below. But honestly, they're equally as bad. Fuck that. If I'm and I can't do it. Any kind of cheating, I can't. Nope. Absolutely the fuck not. Get out of my face. Whew, out of breath, bitch. Why do women expect so much out of relationships? I feel like a man sent this question in. And correct me if I'm wrong, but if this question is pertaining to financially, like women are expecting flowers, a dinner, you to pay their rent, like I could see the frustration for sure, but like, so say that from the jump when you're with somebody and be like, hey, this is what, I expect. This is what, I'm lenient about, and like wants versus needs. You guys need to have that conversation before you even decide to be in a relationship with somebody, But as far as like, if we're asking, what was the question? Why do women expect so much? Why is it women? Okay, why can't it be? I think this applies to both genders, but like we all want somebody to add some type of value to our life. Like independent women who can afford their own lifestyle don't need you, but they want you because you add something to them, add something to their lives, and whatever that case may be. Like whether it's, you guys, we don't want to go into the love languages, but words of affirmation, or I don't know, we all just love. So whatever that whatever that looks like for you, don't expect the bare minimum. Don't ever fucking make yourself smaller for somebody just to feel better about themselves. Don't do it because you're afraid to be alone. I've been single for so long. I don't know if I'm capable of being in a relationship because I love my alone time so much. But, la vida's así. Have you ever expected something from a man that you weren't giving back? I mean, financially, yes, because I feel like I mean, if you guys listen to the last episode, I definitely grew up in a household where I saw both worlds. So my mom was single mom, you know, never asked nobody for anything, got it out the mud, versus my dad, who was very, you know, provider, protector, didn't need his woman to work, just needed a stay-at-home wife, and he was content with that, you know? So I keep forgetting the question I keep asking. Pendeja! Have you ever expected something from a man that you weren't giving back? I don't think this applies to like relationships, but definitely like a friendship. Like when someone was developing more feelings than just friends, I definitely did not give that same energy back, and we just stopped being friends. But honestly, that always happens to me all the time, and I can't help it. Okay, I can't. And it's really sad. I get sad that we can be friends after, because why do you guys have to ruin friendships like that? Fuck. But next question is, what's something you used to tolerate in a relationship but you absolutely will not anymore? Okay. First thing that comes to mind is like controllingness, being told what I can and can't wear, what I can and can't post, how and what, where, like how to talk, like you're being too friendly. Fuck that. Absolutely not. Jealousy disguised as love is also a big thing I will not tolerate. So like, oh, I am only acting crazy like this because I love you. Bullshit. You're acting like that because you're insecure and you have trauma. Go heal. Okay. Fuck that. And another thing that I cannot stand is like disrespect. Like during arguments, I feel like you can always see someone's character under like high pressure situations, or like something goes bad, something goes wrong, you know? So like when someone calls you like a really disgusting name and just the way they talk to you, I feel like tells you so much about them. And then to just be like, sorry, like nothing, like, no, I can't. That's a no for me, dog. I can't. Next. Peace. What about you guys? What's something that you used to tolerate but you can't anymore? Drop it in the comments. I want to know, because I can't be the only one out here who's been through some shit. Let's see. Could you genuinely be friends with an ex without secretly leaving the door cracked? No. No. I don't see it happening. And from personal experience, like all my exes, if I fucking tell them to pull up, they definitely would. So I don't. If that's you, you're strong. And no. I think it's weird. No. Let's see. Chula, do you body shame? Do I? I talk a lot about bush or no bush on here, cut or uncut, you know, tits and ass, butthole stuff. So like people's body preferences, but do I body shame? Let's get into it, because I feel like I only do it when they come for me first, okay? Because I don't intentionally go out of my way to be like, oh, you fat bitch. No, you had to call me something first. Or honestly, you guys see the comments. If you go to any of my videos, you'll see how many men just love to put me down. But they look like the back of an elbow, so not worried about it. Let's see. So it says, is saying that's not attractive to me body shaming? I don't think it is. I think it's everybody has a preference. So yeah, because what you like, I might not like. And I'm like, as long as they treat you good, like, why don't you give a fuck about what I think about your man or your lady? Like, it's always about you, not worried about everybody else. So keep that in mind, guys. Let's see. Where's the line between a joke and disrespect? So you guys know me. If you followed me and watched me on here, I talk a lot of shit. A lot of shit. And like all of it's jokes until like someone is like, hey, I don't like that. And then if I was to keep talking about it, then I feel like that's disrespectful. So if one of your friends is like, don't call me a fat ass, but every time you like meet up with them and like you shake hands and like there's other people around and you're like, what up, fat ass? Like, that's disrespectful. You should know that your friend doesn't like that, and that's not okay. Let's see. Can you joke about bodies if you're also comfortable with being joked about? Absolutely, 100%. You have to. If you can dish it, you got to take it. And that's just the name of the game. So don't be talking shit about me and that I'm a torta, I'm a cheating Cheeto, what? Cheeto eating, hot Cheeto eating ass bitch. And you look like fucking, I don't even see, because I'm like, I enjoy all my fat homies and all my fucking the people that I watch. But if you look like you fucking deserve to be on my 600-pound life and you want to come sit and talk shit about my big ass, get ready for it, because I'm coming for you, okay? And honestly, there's no limits, because if you want to be disrespectful, you guys know I'm the queen of that. I'll go and dig up your page and find out that your dad died, or that you have a younger brother. I might go fuck him. Or the married dudes. Oh my God. This guy got so mad at me because he's like, you are a bush. And I was like, Brooke has a pretty nice bush. And he's like, you're a fucking creep. Why are you going to go look at my wife's page like that, stalker? And I'm like, welcome to the internet, bitch. Welcome. Is it your first fucking day? Because don't start, because I'll finish. Oh my gosh, man. Is it sound gross? I should take my gum, right? Let's see. Why are people so triggered when women openly talk about what they find attractive? I feel like everybody has an opinion, and it's really the miserable people who really have a problem with it. They're lonely. Misery loves company. That's just how it goes. But like for me specifically, I know that if I go on here and I'm like, oh, I want a fucking 6 foot, 250-pound bodybuilder who's on steroids with a big dick, they're gonna be like, you're fat. You can't ever pull anybody like that. Like, it's just a stigma they have in their heads. Everybody has a preference. So if you like thicker Latinas who talk a lot of shit, who can cook real good, slide in the DM. Let's see. Have the comments under Bush or No Bush ever made you think the way you talk about people's bodies? No. Number one, because I'm secure in the skin I'm in and I don't give a fuck. And it's not... If you're so hurt by a bush, me asking about pubes, like, don't fucking watch it. Don't agree to come on camera. Like, stay away from it then. Like, plain and simple. I don't know what else to say. Like, everybody's so soft. It's not that deep. Oh my gosh. Speaking of that, okay, because let's talk about the video that I did, that my sister did. She was asking girls about what calzones they're wearing, if they're commando or not. So this guy took it so left, and he was basically saying like the US as a country has failed, like the fact that we're asking each other about underwear preference just shows that like we're all going to hell and there's no hope in the world because this is the generation that's going to live on after. And I'm like, Jesus, dude, like, fuck, can we just have a little fun? It's not that deep. And then he took it as far as like talking about children. I'm like, these are grown women asking other grown women about their calzones. Like, fuck. Hey, can we just have a fucking take a shot, smoke a little weed? Dude, relax, dude, relax. Okay, I'm making sure my chichota doesn't fall out of here. But yeah, it's not that serious. Grow the fuck up. Laugh, dude. Go bust a nut. Do something. Touch some grass. It's fine. Let's see. All right. So, is it settling if the sex is complete, utter trash, but everything else in the relationship is solid? Oh, this is super messy. I mean, yes, I feel like it is. If sex is that important to you, I feel like you are settling. But it's like, you got to look at it like long term. That's what I would tell you. Long term, like, do you need it? Could you? I mean, then talk to your partner. Like, do they know that the sex is trash? Like, what's going on here? Are you guys going to be in an open relationship? Are they cool with that? I don't know. Talk to your partner. I'm not a fucking therapist, guys. Sorry. But to me, yes, it is settling. It is settling. Oh, look, that's the next question. How important is sexual compatibility in a long-term relationship? So everybody has their own preference. Ugh. And a lot of things come in hand with that. So like hormones, lifestyle, like kids, marriage, like I don't know what else. Like all of that stuff comes into play with sex. And like I'm not a sexpert, okay? I'm just a hoe. There's I'm just some eye candy, you guys. Okay, I'm just a comedian with a fat ass. Can't help it. But can bad sex be actually fixed? I would say yes. I definitely dated somebody who it was like bad. Like it was so bad. I'm like, and he knew it was bad and he was like, fuck, like it's okay if we break up type shit. And I was like, no, we just need to communicate on what we like and what we don't like, you know, not be ashamed of being like, okay, this is what I like, this is what I don't like, slow it up, speed it down, lick this, smell that. But yeah, you know what? And then I just seen this pod that was talking about like women actually need at least 17 minutes of foreplay before even sticking anything inside of her. So you guys, you girls, everything in between, take notes on that. Okay, what's foreplay to you? Because I am such a good kisser. I love kissing. What are you guys good at? Would you rather have amazing sex with a toxic person or mediocre sex with an amazing partner? Oh, damn, that's so bad. I mean, these are our partners. These are terrible. I'd settle for mediocre as long as I'm getting a nut. I don't think it matters. Because if I'm not nutting, then it's obviously trash. I can't even do it. Whew, fuck me. But a toxic partner will like be the death of you. Like I don't care any amount of sex that's good from a toxic. No, keep it away. Do rich men fuck better? I feel like they're not expected to fuck as good just because they're rich. I can't say that I fuck like a ballin' ass baller, so I can't say yes or no. But like. What do you guys think? Do rich men fuck better? We want to know. Does money actually make somebody more attractive? I wouldn't say yes, but like we've talked on here before, it's a lot more appealing to the eye, you know, especially for younger women, younger men. If you see someone flexing their rollie or driving a nice Range Rover, whatever the case may be, like, but to me, I had to learn, like, that's a broke mentality. Like, who gives a fuck? Can we normalize baddies driving fucking hoopties in little buckets that are paid off rather than being fucking like $45,000 in debt? Does it make them more attractive though? I would say, I mean, it is like it's eye catching. I wouldn't, but you have to get to know them. Just because they're rich doesn't mean they could have a personality of the doorknob, you know? So I don't know. What do you guys think? What matters more? Chemistry, looks, or money? All of them, obviously. But I'm going to have the top of the list has to be chemistry, because I always say I want to end up with somebody who brings out the kid in me. Okay, I don't want to grow old with someone. I want to feel young forever. So chemistry for sure. And then, what was it? Looks and money. Because looks ain't going to last forever neither. Okay, because one day I'm going to be old. Okay, my tits are going to be to my fucking knees. I want someone to still love me. But I also want to laugh. You guys, I worked a lot in healthcare and for a really long time. And it was like hospice, elderly people, Alzheimer's, dementia, and mostly older elders. But there was a few cases where they drank so much and they were really young. They were like 50 inside of a nursing home because of alcohol. But yeah, I love to see these older couples. Like it's funny because they talk so much shit to each other, but they go out of their way to make each other happy still. So even if it was like, I remember one, her name was Pearl, and her husband would always go to McDonald's, and like, I think it was some kind of like shake that she would love, but he would make sure to go get her one every Friday, and I thought that was so sweet. But yeah, one day, guys, one day, that'll be us. Maybe my next husband, I've never been married, okay, but maybe my future husband is listening to me right now. He's nutting to my sexy fucking voice. What's one thing that can instantly kill your attraction to somebody? Honestly, I've been in this weird setting where like this dude was trying to holler at me, and there was a bunch of people around. There was a party, and it was the way he was talking to other women. That shit like gave me the biggest ick, because I get it when people are drunk, they're obnoxious, but it's like, that's still a girl. And I'm just like, if that's how you talk to somebody you don't even fucking know, like, what makes you think, no, you can't. Next. Can't even do it, dude. So, this is going to be called weird or normal. Okay, answer weird, normal, or it depends. Bringing a homegirl on the first date. Weird. I was weird as fuck. I went on a date once, the first date with this guy, and he brought his homie, and I thought it was weird as fuck. And I'm like, why did you do that? We were hella young though, but I think honestly I feel like homie, because he was a ride, so he brought him. He's like, oh, come with me real quick. But no, that is weird. Okay, no, weird. Let's see. A woman personally messaging you to ask you to block her man. Weird as fuck. Weird. You need to leave him. Like, if you have to go out your way to ask somebody to block your significant other, you need to, no. That's weird. You should not have to do that. Staying friends with somebody you slept with. I think I just answered this. It's weird. I do think it's weird. Especially because it's like that chapter should be closed. We're supposed to be going forward, not backwards. But let's say you end up like working together. Your girl or your man better trust you so much, and you better install that every fucking day that they have nothing to worry about, because there's history there and you can't help it, you know, and humans get horny and lonely, and they just remember, if it's a good experience, they'll be like, oh, well, let's try it again. I remember it being so good, because there's a couple of fools in my DMs talking about that, and I'm like, should have kept me when you had me, huh? That's what I thought. These are going through your partner's phone. I think that's normal. I don't think it's weird. I think if you're not doing anything, it should be perfectly fine. But some people take it so personal because they use their phone as like their diary. So to me, it's normal. If you're not wanting your partner to look through your phone, you're a fucking weirdo. Are you going through your partner's phone? What are you finding? Have you gone? Did you guys break up? Let me know. Is my shit unbuttoning? It's still hot as balls out here, you guys. Only have a couple more. Is it weird? Is it weird if your partner has a work wife or work husband? I say yes, because it's weird. It's weird because science, okay? We got to look at science. It says you're more likely to cheat with somebody that you work with. So if you already have them like, oh, that's my work husband, y'all fucking. It might not be now, but you definitely do. There's some kind of attraction. There's something that you guys are like coming together. What is that? There's some kind of connection, whether that's emotional or physical, because I definitely, when I was in the office scene, I was like, damn, that was fine. I would fuck him if he let me. And I knew he was married, but that was still my work husband in my fucking mind. What about keeping pictures of your ex? I guess it depends. It depends. Like, it's one thing if you're like reminiscing and like looking back, but it's also different if it's like in a file saved on a Google Drive and, you know, it's stored away because that was like a big part of your life. I'm sure it's part of your identity, but Yeah, it depends. What do you guys think? Going to the strip club while in your going to the strip club while you're in a relationship, I think it's normal, but know your partner. You know what I mean? I think you should allow your man to go have fun and shit. As long as he's not fucking the strippers, why not? As long as your lady ain't fucking the strippers, unless you guys are fucking them together. You know what I mean? But I think it's normal. I think you should be secure enough. But I bet you like 80% of women would be like, fuck no. But there are some cool ones out there like me. I'll be like, go. But I'm also very like, okay, if you're spending $200 on this stripper, I want $200 at home too. Like, you got to match it, dude, because it's not fair. And am I allowed to go to the strip club too? Like, it's only fair, right? Your friend becoming friends with your ex after you guys broke up. Oh, damn. You guys, I actually did that before. So it was funny. It's weird how it worked out. But I ended up being friends with the more femme one. And then she broke up with the stud. And then after they broke up, I spent time with both of them. But I definitely hung out with the stud more. And I'm sure she was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Where's your loyalty? But I'm like, I don't know. You do have to pick a side. I'm just going to say that. So if it's weird, because you made it weird. But yeah, you can't. That's like fuck with the ops. You can't do it. But unless you guys are grown and the breakup was amicable, I don't see why not. But that situation I told you guys about, it was messy for sure. She ended up getting with this guy. And it was so heartbreaking for my other friend because she's like, gay. That means no no dick. Straight gold star. But she ended up getting married and they had a baby. In vitro, I think, or something, a donor. But they're both very happy now, so it didn't work out anyways. And I'm sad that I'm not friends with either of one of them, but, it's okay. You guys can hear your story on the pod. All right. So it says, what are 5 things you fucking hate at the top of your head? I fucking hate bad drivers, okay? If you see that this is, oh my God, because somebody flipped me off yesterday because I fucking cut them off. They were going way too fast. I'm like, bitch, this is a Starbucks Sonic fucking corner. Why are you going so fast? And where I like turned in front of them, they definitely flipped me off and I was dying because the rage in me, sometimes I'd be wanting to rage so bad. I'm like, please try me. Someone at the gym, try me. I want to fight, but they never do. So yeah, I hate bad drivers. I hate people at the gym who work out way too close to you, or like you're mid fucking, like you got the weights in the air and they're so close to you. Like, I want to hit you. Stop doing that. Stop fucking doing that. I hate that. What else do I hate? I hate when I want to eat something so bad and the restaurant is fucking closed. I hate that. Why are we closing at 8? Fuck. Or why are we closed on Tuesday? Like, what kind of shit is that? What? Okay, that's 3. What else do I hate? I hate when I text you and I ask you to do something and you do it and then don't text me back and like say, hey, oh, it's done. That shit pisses me the fuck off. I hate that. What else do I hate? I hate flaky guests. Okay, you guys, I told you that AK is not here. She's in Calabasas, okay? I don't know if she was like, oh, I want to go where the Kardashians shot the first season, but who the fuck goes to Calabasas? If you're listening, I hope you bust a nut every day on vacation, bitch. And I hope you get your ass cheeks tanned because you know your white ass needs it. I miss you. Have fun. But yeah, I think that was that 4 or 5? I hate that I break one nail and then one nail breaks. Then I have to chew all of them off. I don't know what's wrong with me. I hate that I do that. Let's see. 5 things that I secretly love. I love... Damn. What do I love? Little things. I love when I go on the internet and people tell me how much they love to hear this podcast. I love when I see comments that are like, you guys come so far, Or when I go, I just went to this graffiti event and this girl's like, I've been following you. I've been waiting to meet you. I'm like, me? No way. Yeah, I love that. That's a great feeling. I love when my dog lets me cut his nails and doesn't give me a hard fucking time, okay? Because cutting dog nails is so hard, you guys. You probably think I'm lame, but like, if you're a dog or a cat owner, honestly, all the animals with fucking claws, have you ever cut their fucking nails too short and they're bleeding and then you feel so guilty? I hate that. So I love it when he, behaves and I can do a good job. I love free shit, free meals, especially even if it's not good food, because free, you can't complain when it's free. What else do I love? I love not repeating myself and someone already knows. I love common sense. I love people with common sense. Fuck. Makes my dick hard. Oh, I love Halloween, you guys. I fucking love Halloween. I love that now it's like Summerween. Everybody's getting into it. I love that Spirit Halloween is already opening, but not in Colorado. Get your shit together, Spirit Halloween. But I wanted to go onto YouTube for you guys and kind of just look at the top videos and look at the not so good videos and kind of just give you my thoughts on them, because I have yet to recap any of them. If you're new here, I encourage you to go watch these, but give me 1 second. Okay, bear with me. Honestly, I could have did this on my phone. That was stupid. That was dumb. Come on, Chula. I think it's so weird how quiet it is too. I don't know. I was a little bit nervous for you guys, but honestly, I could talk to a wall. Okay, view channel. Analytics. Top. I'm still poor as the top one. Because I am. Okay. Let's talk about, the first one that really kicked us off and I'm forever grateful for is Chito Ranas. Wah, wah. You guys, the dopest Mexican. You guys, if you don't know who that is, he is a California big time rapper. And yeah, people didn't really take me seriously when I told them this was going to be Denver's hottest podcast. It wasn't until I got him on here. Then people were like, holy fuck, what's up with her? What does she got? Why would he fuck with her? Because I'm amazing, duh. But during that interview, I was definitely nervous because he is known to crash out. And I was like, fuck, if I ask him something oppy, he's going to get up, flip the table, or talk shit to me and be like, you fat bitch. Whatever. I was nervous. But I was like, fuck it. I got to stroke him a little bit and be like, oh my gosh. Young Drummer Boy, also another California rapper. He was very reserved. I feel like he was really people pleasing, and that's just I don't know. Maybe that's just my opinion. I just felt like he wasn't trying to hurt a bunch of people's feelings. It pissed me off that he couldn't tell me if he liked fat coochies or meaty vages, but I'm like, you're gonna hurt people's feelings regardless, so just tell us your preference, okay? We're here for it. We want to know. Oh, we clicked on it. Let's see. Who else? Okay, let's do the ones that didn't do so good. Bravo the Bag Chaser. So Bravo the Bag Chaser one didn't do very well. I feel like, so that one off the top was like something that I definitely manifested. I wanted that so bad because my biggest thing with here is like I want to reach all audiences, and I feel like his audience is very young, very, very young, like 20 to 25 is his like audience. And even I think he's only 25. I think he just turned 26, but he was very shy, very timid, and you could definitely see it. And it was like, you could see the awkwardness in the interview, but I also feel like he was going through something too, like he was heartbroken or something. I didn't know enough about him until then. So I was like, I was just grateful to be there. And again, another one, they were like, damn, she actually got him. Like, yep. The key to this shit is to be yourself and like sell it. And if they fuck with you, they will. And if they don't, keep it pushing. Just because they say no doesn't mean someone else won't say yes. But let's see. Looking. Oh, it makes me sad when I see episodes. Like, we have had a guest on here. She did die, which makes me sad. And I'm at least happy we got to interview her, and her video is still on the pod page. Damn. I'm trying to think. One of the saddest episodes was with, her name was Alexis, and she came on here and talked about how her partner had killed her baby, which is completely fucking awful. And I feel like a lot of people did not expect that, but it's real. Like, that's one thing about this podcast, this platform. We just have to keep it a buck every single time. And life sucks, okay? It's not always fucking glitz and glamour. It's fucking shitty. And that was one of the episodes that was really gut-wrenching. And I'm happy that she came on here to talk about it. The Denver Foodie episode did pretty good. I'll say that one was like a lot of shit was happening on the news. He was on the news for that, and we were kind of like the first people to come and like let him speak his piece, because he did talk to the news, and they definitely like chopped up his shit to make him look like an asshole, which is completely fucked up, because it makes you think like, what else does the news media do, you know, when it's not the truth? So that one was pretty crazy, because I've never had so many people come and talk shit to me who don't even know me. Like, now I've established myself enough where people know who I am, but when we had him on, that shit was fucking, the phone was on fire. The phone was on fucking fire. Let's see. Oh, my favorite one. One of my favorite ones is my son. My little fucking, he's not little no more. He's a big guy. Yeah, when we tried to figure out what Ohio meant, or Sigma and Riz. I don't know what you guys are. I know someone said a word called crayon. Crayon is like a diss word now, or something like that. Crayoned. I don't know. If you guys know the word, drop it below. But I'm like, can we just speak English? Fuck. Can we bring back fucking talk to the hand at least? Because the face don't want to hear it. I don't know. Everybody who's been on, one of my favorite ones is definitely MB Riders. You guys know that is what we grew up listening to, and that was like a big accomplishment for me. And I was like nervous, but I was also like, I got this shit. I got it, you know. But my only regret with that one is like I didn't get them shouting us out, but I know they're coming to Pueblo, so I'll definitely get that video. And I was happy to be the one who popped their cherry on the podcast game out here in Colorado. We were the first one to do it, and they were with all the shit. So if you guys have not seen that episode, they were talking about, you know, the culture. They're talking about crazy fan stories, girls sending in their pubes and their nut, breaking into their hotel rooms. I know they were trying to keep it PG still, but like, I wish I would. I want to know more for sure. A bit. No, I feel like if you guys have any other questions about like which episodes, what were you thinking here, and how did you feel then, let me know for sure. But I've definitely, I would say like 80% of the people that we've had on the pod, I have a good relationship with them still. But the other ones were very transactional. It was very like, do this for me, I'll do this for you. And like, that's it. It was just for the resume, which I'm not interested in being friends with those people anymore. But let me know if you guys have any more questions. I actually did it, you guys. If you stuck around 43 minutes, fuck yeah. I did forget to shout out the official sponsor, the Alley Cats. They're located off of Broadway in Hampton. Pull up and get your graffiti supplies today. If you want to learn, ask somebody. They're down to teach you up there. I know that they have an art studio going on where people are coming in. Fuck around and find out. I feel like I want to learn. I don't know if I could tag, but I definitely would love to mural some shit up. I'll learn how to use a spray can, but I heard you might get arthritis from the, you know, my trigger finger. You know, but yeah, pull up, check them out. They're off of Broadway in Hampton. You can't miss them. Let them know I sent you. The girl from the podcast, the girl with the bush. Whatever my identifier is to you guys, tell them I sent you. Tell them what up. but they're also doing a bunch of graffiti battles as well. So stay tuned. I definitely got flagged because there was a fight at the last one, but like someone said graffiti is a full contact sport. So you guys be prepared. So no, it's not like that. We're chill over here, but apparently there's beef in the graffiti game I had no idea about. I just happened to get it on camera and then I got flagged. So damn it. But until next time, you guys, I'm your host, La Chula G. Thank you guys for tuning in. And to my YouTube, wow, there's some guy on there who just comments on every single video and he lets me know he's the first one. This one's for you. Oh, yeah.